You too late. It's Benny. All right, so here we have a tier maker full of One Piece arcs. A cool young lady made this. I'm just gonna go through this and see if I agree or disagree with anything on this. I'm not about to read all these because my patience ain't set up like that tonight. So I'm gonna just start with the S tier. So we got Arlong Park, Whole Cake Island, Water 7, Marineford, Enies Lobby, and Wano Country as the S tier of One Piece arcs. Arlong Park, I put that in B tier. Whole Cake Island, I will put in A tier. Water 7, perfect, peak fiction, one of the greatest anime arcs ever. Water 7 is S tier. Marineford, S tier. We're gonna leave it at S tier. I had to think, like, Marineford, should I put that in A tier? Nah, because the Shanks pull up. Whitebeard just being Whitebeard at like half his health, that was crazy. It's hard to put Marineford anywhere else but S tier. Then Enies Lobby, that stays. Rob Lucci versus Luffy, godly. Wano Country, if it wasn't for Gear 5, I would have Wano Country at A tier. But since Gear 5 is a part of Wano Country, I'm gonna let Wano Country breathe, bro. It can stay in S tier. But if Gear 5 was not a part of that shit, Wano Country is A tier arc to me. She got Saibody at A tier. That's unacceptable. That is a S tier arc right there. I can't let y'all get away with this. Alabasta at A tier. Manga wise, yes. Anime wise, I put it in B tier. Dressrosa at A tier. Yeah, I agree with that. Is that Reverie I see in C tier? No. No. I remember when the Reverie dropped in the manga, those chapters. Yo, that's A tier minimum. A tier minimum. I'm gonna put Reverie at A tier. It's S tier to me, but I wouldn't be mad if somebody said it was A tier. Skypiea at C, no, unacceptable. Skypiea to me, S tier. S tier. Again, I've said this before. When everybody was shitting on Skypiea, just trashing it. Like when I would tell people that that's my favorite One Piece arc, well, one of my favorites. Why? You should have skipped it. It ain't worth the watch. Like, fam, the themes in it, Enel is one of the most underrated anime villains out there. The flashbacks of the history of Skypiea and everything in the country, it was just beautiful. Like, Oda took a huge risk and it worked. And then the same criticisms that they had back then was like, oh, it has nothing to do with the story. It doesn't make sense. It just, why is it here? Oda brought it full circle with that keyword that y'all love to use so much, foreshadowing. Now, Skypiea in the anime is atrocious because the pacing like fucks everything up. But reading Skypiea was different, man. It's different. I enjoyed the hell out of reading Skypiea. That's why for me, Skypiea is S tier. Like that was just really, really bold storytelling. I don't really disagree with anything else on here for real. I would put Romance Dawn up a tier. I'll put Romance Dawn in the A tier. Because the longer One Piece goes, the more appreciation I have for Romance Dawn and how sturdy of a foundation it is and how great it just sets up this entire adventure and this entire journey. Romance Dawn is gas, man. Like, I really appreciate the fuck out of that arc. But that's my 3 cents. No harm, no foul. It's all love.